In a small coastal town, there lived a young woman named Rose. Ever since she was a child, Rose had been fascinated by the ocean. She would spend hours watching the waves and dreaming of one day sailing across them. Her biggest dream was to cross the ocean in a little boat built by her own hands. Despite the doubts and worries of others, Rose never stopped believing in her dream. She spent years studying navigation, boat building, and the conditions of the sea. With determination, she began to build her own boat, piece by piece, with her own hands. Finally, the long-awaited day arrived. With her boat ready and stocked, Rose said goodbye to her family and friends and set off on her journey. The crossing wouldn't be easy, but Rose was prepared to face any challenge the ocean might throw her way. During the journey, Rose faced violent storms, giant waves, and moments of deep loneliness, but she also found moments of pure beauty and peace, like the sunrise over the calm sea and the company of playful dolphins swimming alongside her boat. The ocean, with its clear greenish waters, was a constantly changing canvas, reflecting the sky's nuances. On some mornings, the golden light of the rising sun painted the waters with shades of orange and pink, creating a scene worthy of a painting. Rose often marveled at the dance of colors the dawn offered, feeling small in the face of nature's grandeur. During the nights, the starry sky looked like a vast, brilliant dome. The countless twinkling stars formed patterns that Rose learned to read, guiding her on her journey. On full moon nights, the silvery light reflected on the sea's surface created a luminous trail, as if the sky itself was pointing the way. On other occasions, when the moon was new, the ocean turned into a vast black veil, dotted only by the bioluminescence of jellyfish glowing like tiny submerged lanterns. Rose encountered coral reefs that looked like underwater gardens, teeming with life and color. Tropical fish, with their iridescent scales, swam in synchronized schools, providing a mesmerizing spectacle. Sometimes, a sea turtle would emerge from the depths, swimming gracefully beside Rose's boat like an ancient guardian of the ocean's secrets. On a starry night, while sailing under a clear sky, Rose reflected on her journey. The sky looked like a vast velvet cloak, sprinkled with countless twinkling stars that reflected in the serene waters, creating the illusion of a double universe. The stars shone with an almost magical intensity, varying in shades of white, blue and yellow, each with its own distinct glow. The Milky Way cut through the sky like a river of light, its milky nuances blending with the deep blue of the night. The full moon hung majestically high, casting its silver light on the ocean and creating a liquid silver trail that seemed to invite Rose to follow. The night sky was a constantly changing palette of colors, with the dark blue on the horizon blending smoothly with the deep black overhead. The contrast between the starry sky and the tranquil ocean was breathtaking, each wave reflecting a piece of the sky, as if the sea had captured stars in its embrace. The sound of gentle waves lapping against her boat's hull was a soothing melody, a constant rhythm that cradled her thoughts. The small ripples broke softly, emitting an almost whispering sound, like a secret told by nature itself. The air was fresh, filled with the salty breeze of the sea, and Rose felt deeply connected to the world around her. As she contemplated this grand tapestry of light and shadow, Rose realized that each challenge overcome made her stronger and more resilient. The journey was as important as the destination, and she was determined to keep moving forward. Over time, Rose learned to trust herself and the skills she had developed. She became an experienced navigator, able to read the stars and understand the winds. Her confidence grew, and she knew she was on the right path. After many months at sea, Rose spotted solid land. She had made it. The feeling of accomplishment was indescribable. As she approached, her eyes were dazzled by the sight of majestic mountains rising on the horizon, covered in dense green forests. Meadows and shimmering grasslands stretched as far as the eye could see, bathed in the golden light of the sun. Rose stepped ashore in a new land, knowing she had achieved her grandest dream. When she returned to her hometown, Rose was welcomed as a heroine. Her story of courage, determination, and perseverance inspired many to follow their own dreams, no matter how difficult or impossible they might seem. Rose continued to sail and explore new horizons, always remembering that true strength comes from within, and that, with determination, any dream can become a reality. Sleep Well Stories hopes this story inspires peaceful and courageous dreams. Good night and dream big.